Capricorn, this is Inspired 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of February 2021, focusing on your career and work life. I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of January, and Happy New Year if you're watching this on January. And let's see what is in store for you for February. So the first card for you presenting the present position of your spread towards the beginning of the month, you have the Nine of Spades. So this card is actually representing that you are having a lot of troubles to sleep. You have a sleepless night and you have a lot of things in your mind that cannot be let go, and that is something that you wish to get over it, but something that you cannot to do. So that's something that you have to work on yourself. Looks like that if you have been if you have been pressurized by a lot of projects that actually giving you a lot of deadlines, so you may want to take care of your health, so be careful on putting too much pressure on yourself, and try to be open for any possibility or any help from other people towards you. So the next card that you have representing the influence card or the bridge cards towards the middle of the month, you have the Five of Diamonds. So the Five of Diamonds here indicates that if you are not being careful on your spending, or if you are not careful on buying stuff, especially during this time, so you will have to end up losing a lot of money. So this can also be indicative if you are into gambling. So try not to gamble this month, because it will likely that you will fall apart and will give you unexpected return. So not to, gambling is always bad, but especially during this month, it's not encouraged to do those things, because this is likely to give you sometimes a windfall, but sometimes also a problem too, right? So yeah, it's better not to do so in the month of February. So the next card that you have representing the past position of your spread, you have the Ace of Hearts. So the Ace of Hearts, it indicates that whatever it is that you have been going on in your life, it looks like that in the past there were new endeavor or new stuff, new projects. It could be a new endeavors or a new business that you have that actually blooming, that actually giving you a good chunk of return, and that can be something that is very interesting, and that's something that you wish to have in yourself and in your plates as well. So the next card that you have representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the Eight of Spades. So the Eight of Spades here indicates that you learn a lot how to manage your expectations, how do you actually deal with the disappointment, and you also learn how to be good at, like saying to yourself like a word of affirmations towards yourself, because like if your mind is not being controlled, then it's always go to the negative side of the thing. They always go to the negative side of the thing. So the thing that you learn actually, luckily, is that you try to balance out your emotions. You try to see the things from what it is. It's not from the things are, but the things that you don't see it like overwhelmingly negative, but at the same time not overly positive. So you just see what it is as it is, which is good thing. So because sometimes people are tends to go towards negative side rather than positive side. In the end, they just ended up losing their mind because everything is just negative, right? So yeah, try not to focus on negative part, instead of just do your best to go for a positive things instead. So the next card that you have representing the things that you need to let go of, you have the Two of Hearts. So the Two of Hearts here indicates that there are certain things in your life that has to go. So this can be like if you decided not to continue your work, maybe your work is too draining your emotion and too draining your energy, and it's not something you wish to continue, then maybe this is the time for you, the right time for you to leave. Because everything that you do is about, like it's returned from the things that you accepted to do, that you wanted to do as well. So try not to focus on negative part, and if it is something you cannot work on it anymore, just leave it. So if you cannot tolerate it, you need to sacrifice, otherwise you need to just go with it, just leave it the way it is. So the next card that you have presenting the future cards towards the end of the month, you have the Nine of Clubs. I think in the end you don't feel like you wanted to leave the certain job that you have right now, possibly because you still have a bill to pay and you don't have enough courage to start a new things because of the COVID-19 situations. Like that's why you just want to give up on things. But the message of this card is actually you need to be strong. So even though you cannot leave, but you need to be strong, you need to sustain yourself, you need to keep on working on towards your goal, not to give up. Remember that you should not give up on your ideal job that you wish to have, even though right now the job is shit or the job is not really what you want. The thing is that you still need to persist on that, because you still have to build, you have to pay the bill, right? You still have to pay your food, you have to pay your rent, everything need to be paid, right? So you cannot just leave behind without anything. So try not to stress yourself and just enjoy it, even though it's hard, I know. So lastly, here to clarify the whole reading, at the bottom of the deck you have the Nine of Hearts. So you get double nine here, or triple nine actually. So the 9 is very important for the month of February for you. I think previously Scorpio and Sagittarius also had the same thing. So you just need to be on guard on that. So what you can do is like you just need to focus on what you want. Sometimes people are focusing on the negative part, that's why the negative thing come out. But if you focus on the positive side will appear. So focus on what makes you happy. Focus on what you want. Focus on what you actually meant to be, what you actually like to do, that you really meant to be. And if you do that with all of your heart, with all of your emotion, with everything you need, then everything will come back to you tenfold. Because you put all of your energy, all of your effort onto those, and that can be something a very useful one indeed. Yeah. So you will get everything you wish as long as you wish to the best, not the negative side. Remember that. If you ask for good things, the good things will come to you. But at the same time, if you ask for the negative side will come to you as well. So I hope that this reading is helpful, and if you like the reading, click like, and if you haven't subscribed, click subscribe and push the bell icon so that you get the notifications every time we publish a new video. And if you want to donate to our channel, you can do so by sending your donation via PayPal to this email here, and see you next month. Thank you.